Howdy y'all, this is the Rebel Red here, back with a video that I am going to make. It's a fundamentals series that I'm calling this for just knowing the basics of playing Risk. And I'm addressing this on behalf of all the new players who are joining day to day, as well as all those who are experienced but they feel like that they're willing to refresh their skills to maybe even play even better than what they're doing right now. So what I'm going to talk about is, to me, probably the most fundamental aspect of Risk. And the fundamental aspect is what game card set you're going to play to just play the game. Are you going to play a fixed game or a progressive game? And I'm going to address each part of that. First of all, when you play fixed, like I'm going to set up now, you need to keep in mind that you need to make plenty of time available to you to play this kind of card setup. Because when you have a fixed card game involved in any map, it may take longer than usual to actually get it achieved. So, but one of those things that you just have to make sure is you got to manage your time wisely more in a fixed card bonus game than you would, like say, in a progressive. So I'm just going to show some quick tips here on how you could probably survive a fixed card game in a short map. Now, Iceland is actually one of my favorite maps to play. I know a lot of people actually kind of get picky about doing it, but I actually love playing a fixed map with this way. So I'm doing 5 expert bots, just to give you an idea. Say if you host 5 real players on your own, or if you join a game that has like that many players fixed, then you may know what to do. So now, of course, people are going to think different when they play a game. They're not going to think like a bot. Bots make mistakes, and even with this expert bot setup here, they're not that smart. So it's always good which it's good practice though. I recommend playing these bot games, by yourself to kind of get a good grasp of what you're dealing with first before you play against the real players. So that way you don't get nervous and freaked out, about like, well, I'm not doing this right, I'm not doing that right. Well, you kind of have a good chance to prepare yourself. Well, I'm going to add off mine right here. Okay. Didn't lose that much since it's balanced blitz. So I'm not going to look at my card set until I get at least 3. And once it hits 3, and if I have a set, I'll tell you what that is really about. Now, Iceland is a very fun map playing it short like this because, if you're on a busy schedule, if you're a working man or working woman somewhere and you just don't have that much time to play a bigger map, but yet you want to play it in a fixed format like this is actually one of the best maps to go to, in my book. It doesn't take as long. You can probably get a game done, even with 6 players, and within an hour or less. So it's very entertaining too, and I just love Iceland. Iceland's just one of my favorite maps. It's not like Simple World map where you have less continents and you still have enough to where you could possibly survive this. So I just like it. Alright, well, I gotta keep an eye on that purple bot there because I can have an 11. I know what it's gonna go at. Who's gonna go after here? Me, to try to get that spot because I only got 1, so I'm going away. Uh-oh, I see the blue. Okay, at least it didn't try to get me, thank goodness. Alright. Alright, so I can salvage my 6. I'm going to move over. Let him get that. And... yeah. Bots usually won't attack somebody with the same number of troops, even if they get a free troop, bonus per turn. They won't attack the real player like that. Most of the time, if you've got a little bit more than them. But if you got less, yeah, that's when they're going to pick at you. Or at least on the expert bot side. I've never played any bot less than expert ranked. So I've been used to playing expert bots just to kind of, because they're the toughest. They're the toughest. So, and I need tough. I mean, tough is why I have to be playing like I am. So that's how come I'm Grandmaster ranked, because I learn from the tough players and try to make an impact per game. I like some of these bot names that are on here. They're kind of different. Just to be spontaneous. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. But I'll tell you what, Fixed is probably a I love Fixed for its test of being patient. And I have a few good buddies that are actually very, very well rounded when it comes to playing a fixed game. They could play for hours and hours and hours if they must. I'll tell you what, my limit is around 2 hours to play a fixed game. If it's within that, it's fine, but the way that I have a busy schedule, I just can't hardly play games over 2-hour periods much anymore. But if you ever want to see some stellar players who always play fixed, subscribe to K-Drill CCR and also Master Risk. They're the guys that you could probably learn the most of better when it comes to fixed card games, like 6-player matches in Classic, or I've even seen some that they have done in the past about the bigger maps, like even Maw of the Dead, and that one usually takes a long time even in a progressive match. So it's something. Well, that orange has definitely got a continent, or a country. I'll just say that. It's not really a continent, but it's an area that they could definitely get extra reinforcements for. Wow, okay, let's see if I got a set. Well, I don't yet, but you see how the bonus works. You get only 4 extra per set that you trade in if it's infantry, which is even in here. 6 if it's cavalry on horseback, which I don't have yet. 8 for artillery, which is the cannons. And you get the most, up to 12 even, if you have 1 of each. So, I don't have any of that yet, but hopefully I will soon, so I'm just going to wait out. But I'm definitely going to attack that orange. Alright. That worked out good. Didn't lose hardly any. Alright, I'm just staying put right here. So I'll wait until I get at least 5 to trade, so. Well, actually, no. As a matter of fact, I'm actually going to make a move right after, I'm going to get after for purple, and I'll tell you why, if I can do it. And I'll show you why if a bot actually doesn't go after, if any of the bots don't actually go after the purple, I'm going to get purple. So, right now I got 4 in a set to trade, so I may be able to trade on that itself, but I'm in no hurry yet, so. if I was for green, I would be kind of freaking out right now. Or something, because, yeah, that just only having 8 altogether, that's pretty harsh. Alrighty, okay, I am going to get the purple out, and I'll show you why. I just gotta make a pack play, which I'm doing. Well, I'm doing good on keeping my troops pretty much together. Alright, now here it comes. Here's why I chose to get the purple bot out. When you get 8 cards, that is a double trade. Ooh, I even got a universal card. I'm keeping that. Reason why I like to see if I could get somebody out, and with me having 4 as well. When you have 4 in a set like that, and you get that other person out for the set, you get double reinforcements. So, just for that, I've got 18 troops. So this is going to be a game over for me. It's going to be a victory for that. So that, if you see that opportunity and you want to take it, take it. Let's see, look at here. I'm going to have a set again. And that's pretty cool. That is very, very, very cool. That is very cool for sure. And that's pretty much how you play it like this. Very cool indeed. Okay, so I'm going to get the orange player out next. Need to manage this right. Alright, that worked out good. Now I just got to see if I get the orange. And sure enough, it worked out. And I got a 5 set for that, so good. Too bad it wasn't an 8, I just had 7. Now I'm going to weaken that blue down. We gotta do that. Let's see if 16 to 14 can do it. Which it did. I had 9 left over. If it's a balanced blitz setup, you could definitely get more troops out more effective. And in my upcoming videos, I will be showing the differences of when you should be able to play balanced versus true random. So I actually won this match. So, for a fixed card game, that was actually pretty easy. It was actually easier than I thought. But this is bots, of course. But if you're in a real situation where some people's going to make it last longer than normal, be prepared to sit out a game for at least anywhere between an hour up to 3 or 4 hours, in my personal experience. So make sure that if you don't have anything else to do these practice games by yourself for fixed, as well as make the time. And that means you just can't leave a game halfway if possible, if there's something going on. But if you could play that game the whole time it's playing, just be prepared to wait that long for a victory. But the wait will be worth it if you are a fixed card fan. So it's fun to do, and I'm going to have some video recordings of some fixed card games myself, so that way I could do okay. So it's definitely fun, so go for fixed. And I will have my next video here in a bit about a progressive card match soon, so keep watching, and I will see you later. Work hard and play harder, folks.